Kelvin Ariol in the CX Racing FCRX7. Ooh, Kelvin. It's exploding that front bumper. As it says on his windshield, ding. Uh-oh.
Jamie just pooped in the woods the other day.
Huh?
Jamie just pooped in the woods the other day.
I poop in the woods for fun.
Got 2 bush poops under her belt.
Alright, we're gonna go take a shit right now. I'm gonna show you the 5 hot tips on how to take a shit. Tip number 1, you need to find a chill ass spot so you could check out this view. So we're gonna go up here, find a little shelf or something if we can. Right, this looks like a good spot. Put cover on both sides. Tip number 2, get all this shit out of the way so it doesn't poke you in the ass. Tip number 3, dig a sick ass hole. Here's a bonus to tip number 3. Use your dog. Tell them that there's a squirrel down there. And they'll dig it out for you. Tip number 4, take off your shoes, drop your pants. And squat. Tip number 5, take it all in. Tip number 6, don't pick a spot where there's a bunch of people hiking.
All right, Bruce. So, how do you take a shit in nature?
Well, I did it right next to you while the truck was on.
Okay.
So I masked it, do it when people are talking.
Okay, so you're shitting in your tent.
Yeah.
The whole time.
And then looking at my phone, looking at my work.
Okay.
And then I just go out and bury it.
Okay, so what materials do you have to shit?
Basically TP,
Okay.
soap and water,
Okay.
and then more water. So
Okay.
the trick that I learned, put TP down on the bottom of the bucket. Put a little water primer on it. Because and then you got to deal with a lot of stickiness. But if you do that, you got yourself like a release layer, right? So
Okay. Got the
That's it.
gel coat.
that's it, yeah.
Cool.
There used to be an AutoZone bucket,
Okay.
but
All
yeah, I couldn't find it, so this one did.
right. All right. So how much does this setup cost you with the top seat and
I think
bucket?
the top seat is like $5.
Okay.
It's just a lid with a seat.
All right, guys. So for about $10, you can shit in your tent without anyone knowing.
Pretty much.
Okay, we got our teepee, we got our shovel, we got some wipes, and then right here we get some shit bags. Okay, so let's go down. I have my doggy poop bag, some teepee, some wipes, and a shovel. So scanning the area, I preferably would like to take a dump somewhere where I can't be seen by them. Then I'm gonna start digging a hole here. Okay, alright. So, now what I'm going to do is squat, right, feet flat on the ground, and then there's my poop chute. So let's see how this goes. There's Jim on his one wheel waving at me as I'm pooping here, squatting down, right? And we have Boogie who's supervising me, which I think he's probably gonna poop himself too. We just pooped together. Alright, so I'm gonna pick up my bag. I mean, if you want to see my shit, there's my shit. But I'm gonna put my bag to the side. So I made a hole. As I was burying my poop, the camera died. Tips: so when you dig a hole, make sure you make a big hole, because I completely missed the hole. You got to make sure your angle of trajectory is right. So once I dropped my dump, I shoveled a lot of dirt over it, and then what's important is you have to pick up your shit and your wipes. It's not biodegradable, you know. This needs to go in the trash. Basura. You leave the place cleaner than you found it. Give us 5 tips on how to pee in the woods.
Well, if you're Asian, you can just do an Asian squat and just pull down your pants. It's quite easy.
Okay, show everyone the Asian squat.
Really?
Yeah.
Pull down your pants.
Okay, all right. Any other?
Even if someone were to shove me, you know, since I got the Asian squat.
So a lot of people do the squat incorrectly. People don't put their heels on the ground. They're on their tippy toes.
Yeah.
Heels on the ground.
Sit all the way down.
Heels on the ground.
Well, you don't need to sit all the way down.
Yeah, but like, look.
No, it's the slobs.
See? Like,
Yeah, no, you got a low center of gravity, right?
yeah.
to have the spring action though. Why don't you want some suspension?
All right, now try to push me over.
I'm Native American.
Not hard,
Yeah.
though. Like, just try to, like,
Yeah,
push
look
me
at
over.
my low center of gravity. My butt's like 3 inches away from the...
room for a solid shit.
Not for a shit,
Well,
for
that's
a
why.
piss.
Look. But if you do shit, you gotta go forward like a dog.
You just do like in
You gotta drag it.
Hey, we have a tip.
Get jackhammer.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like
Counterbalance.
dicks to dicks, or what?
I need to break off.
Okay, Britt, tips for the ladies out there who want to enjoy nature but really don't know how to use the restroom. Any tips out there?
Find a big rock
Okay.
or a log or a tree. Make sure you look downhill, so you pee, like when you go, it's all going downhill.
Yeah.
And then you lean against it,
Okay. All right.
and it helps.
Okay.
It's actually very nice to use the restroom outdoors.
Mariah Carey, do you have any tips on using the restroom?
How does Mariah Carey do?
For women out there who
You
want to
get
go enjoy nature?
a pop-up tent,
Okay.
a toilet.
Yeah. Okay.
You find yourself a man to dig your hole for your poop.
Biodegradable
You give him the bag and he buries it.
Then he comes
There you go. As easy as that.
Make sure you have
Okay.
wipes, wet wipes.
Yep.
Yes. Yes.
And don't forget to subscribe to the vlog, baby.